Karma is the tax of life. It gathers. I'm telling you, any unconscious thought that you generate, you will generate karma, because unconsciousness is the basis of karma.
This question is from Meeta from Baltimore. Namaskaram Sadhguru. My profession includes lots of research on tax laws, which are constantly changing over the years. Most of the time I'm thinking in my sleep, even though I want to keep my brain relaxed. Looks like Kriyas are helping since a couple of years. My question is, does all this thinking add up to my karmic baggage?
No, I want to know, in the end, are you paying or not paying? If you are thinking so much about the tax laws, maybe you have found a way not to pay. If you found a way, well, there are so many people who want to know what is that way. Hello? Everybody wants to know. So I'm saying you have a great possibility. If you if something is keeping you up in the night, in the morning you must deliver something, isn't it? Hello? Taxes are taxing, I know that. Well, governments get elected constantly promising change in tax laws. Why can't we make up our mind? What are the taxes for the next at least 25 years, if not 100 years? Next 25 years, this is the taxation. So that, all the consultants will go out of business. It has to change to keep the economy up, to keep you confused. Why can't we just decide, especially in a developed economy, at least for 25 years, this will be the tax laws, this will be the health care. Hello? No, otherwise what is the election issue? How to campaign for the election? Same things over and over again, I'll change the tax, you change the tax. If it's a developing economy, maybe as the development happens, some tax laws have to change, that's understandable. In a developed economy, I don't see why tax laws should be changing all the time and keep you up in the night. The important thing is nobody should understand the laws. That is when so many people will thrive. Anyway, this is about karma, this is not about taxation, okay? But you must understand, karma is a tax. You do certain activity, physical, mental, emotional, energetic activity always happening. How much residue you carry is karma. In a way, if you earn $100 in United States, am I correct? $35 to $40, you have to give it away. Hello? Is it correct? Nearly $40 maybe. So, one way not to pay the tax is don't earn anything, be on social security. I'm saying in karmic terms, a lot of people are trying to do that. Because I don't want to gather karma, I won't do anything. No, that will become your karma. You had $100 and you paid $40, that means you still have 60. If you don't have anything, they give you $5 to go by. That's not a better life. So I don't like to pay taxes, so I won't earn anything, is not really an answer to life. So I don't want any karmic substance, so I will not do anything. But if you don't do anything physically, in so many other ways you will do. See, even in sleep, you're calculating tax, not paying tax, just thinking tax. Paying tax happens only once a year. Thinking tax happens the remaining 364 days for many people. There is a beautiful poem or a verse written by Allama Mahaprabhu, I think, among those 3-4 sages who were there. It's talking about… I'm not able to repeat that, it's a Kannada poem. He's talking about how a man who does not want to pay tax for the grain that he is carrying goes roundabout, but there's a little hole in the sack. He's carrying the sack and walking, and he does not take the pathway and he goes roundabout, off-road. But by the time he reaches there, his whole sack is empty. He could have just paid a couple of bushels and gone on, but instead, he went through the rough terrain, and by the time he reached there, the sack is empty. But he was getting happier and happier because the load was getting lighter and lighter. So initially, if you avoid activity, you feel wonderful for a few days. But after some time, you understand you have no access to anything. You have no access to life in so many different ways. So taxes are good, only because either willingly or unwillingly you pay the tax. Even in a remote place in Tennessee, the roads are good. Hello? Hello? You came without any problem, otherwise you had to come in a ATV from Nashville or Atlanta, that would be very taxing. If you don't pay the taxes, that's what happens. You will need a ATV to come to this place. So, taxation is another matter, but not very different from karma. That's a good question you asked, because karma is the tax of life. It gathers. Well, how much you gather depends on how you do it. See, the misery of last year's tax, you can carry into this year. Or, because giving $40 out of $100, little painful only. Hello? Yes or no? It is for anybody. But you come to terms with it, all right, the roads are smooth, in case they don't do the roads, you can complain. If they don't deliver some other service, you can complain, you can take action. In that sense, you make up for giving away 40% of what you earn. Anybody giving 40% of your earnings hurts. But you look at the larger perspective, in every given society, there are people who are not as competent as you are, they also need to be served. But we must also ensure that population does not increase. Hello? Tax-paying population should increase. Those who don't earn and don't pay tax and think they are free, when actually the rest of the population is bound by their irresponsible life. Hello? Yes, the rest of the population is paying for you. This came up, this is a huge debate in Isha Foundation at one time. Because initially I also seemed to have this problem. When I first started the programs, I was very allergic to collect any fee. So, first 2.5 years, I spent all my savings and taught classes free. After 2.5 years, it got over. Then I said, see, pay for the expenses. We were so puritanical about this. Suppose you pay the fee, on the last day, we'll give accounts. The hall rent is this much, microphone rent is this much, carpets is this much, this much, this much, this much, and this much money is left. This money, we will call an orphanage or an old age home, somebody will come and we will present that, and we have not taken a single rupee. We were that puritanical. So we have come a long way. Not that we become corrupt. We are able to serve millions of people today only because there is an understanding that certain things need to happen in a certain way, not according to your ideology or your ethic, but in terms of practical sense, things need to happen in a certain way. Otherwise, nothing will sustain itself. One way was for me, after my savings ran out, I could have given up and gone back into some business or profession, make money and again come back and teach. Well, that would have taken away 5–10 years of my life. So I'm saying, everything has a tax. You got married, is there a tax or no? That's that guy She's not here, so boldly You remain unmarried, is there a tax or no? There is. You do this, there is a tax, you do that, there is a tax. The question is, what type of tax are you willing to pay? So karma, if you lie down in your bed and think about your neighbor or your wife or your husband or your children or government or tax or politics or about the cosmos, all of them will extract serious tax because when you sleep, you're supposed to just sleep. Don't think if you're thinking about God, you will get better results in the morning. No. Whether you're thinking about heaven or taxation, anyway in the morning, you will be sleep deprived and miserable. Hello? So it's not only about taxation. Right now your engagement is taxation. I hope you come through a breakthrough. You come to a breakthrough that you will have some kind of a magic solution for all these people who are painfully paying their taxes, that you will come up with a solution how not to pay taxes. A whole lot of people talking about it these in the country. So, if you figure that out, well, you will have a lot of taxes to pay because you will make a lot of money. So at least come up with something, otherwise don't break your head in the night. Will it accumulate karma? Of course. I'm telling you, any unconscious thought that you generate, you will generate karma, because unconsciousness is the basis of karma. It is in your unconsciousness that you have arrived at what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what is up, what is down. This has happened because you're not conscious. You are trying to figure out life with the silly little intellect that you have. I'm saying silly little intellect not because it's not sharp, because it's sharp, I'm saying. Because knife is a cutting instrument. If you try to stitch the pieces of your life together with a knife, you will be in tatters. So tax or no tax, you will be in tatters. Life is taxing, isn't it? Hello? Life can be an exuberant wonder or it can be taxing. So that is karma. If you're feeling the tax of life, well, you're definitely accumulating karma, no question about it.